Now we're recording. Let's do that again. This is a very big split talk today. I am joined by Ender Forever. Say hi.
How's it going, Jibbin? Hi, everybody.
Oh, we've been talking before I started this, and it's just it's just been funny. Like, for instance, Endo, show your multiple camera angles.
Oh yeah, if you've seen my streams, you'll know what this is. I only have 2 of them set up. I can set up to 4, but yeah. I'll be using this one mainly though. It's a good angle and good lighting.
Everyone that's listening to the podcast, I'm sorry if you can't see this, but I'll show my multiple camera angles. Hang on, look. Here we go. Yep. Jesus. But
whatever works, right? I'm not gonna diss it.
Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room. I know I've already said it before the recording, but I'm gonna say it on air. Congratulations. That is just you're like now a part of 1047. How does that make you feel?
Well, thank you very much. It's definitely humbling. It makes me want to work harder than I've ever worked in my whole life. Being able to be a part of something that you're so passionate about. Being part of an amazing team that's like you've looked up to these developers and these community leader heads all this time, and now I'm part of that team. Makes me speechless.
It's kind of like how I am right now with this. Like with this. if anyone doesn't know, Ender Forever is the reason why I started competing in Splitgate. Like, just full stop.
Oh.
No, seriously, I'm pretty sure I've already told you this story once, but it was like my 3rd or 4th game ever playing Splitgate, and I got into one of his lobbies, and I have never been curb stomped so hard in my lifetime. And ever since that point, I made it a pact on myself to like beat him. And I know that's never going to happen now, but back then I was determined.
Well, you bring up an interesting point, because there was a point where like I wasn't going to be spending as much time grinding Splitgate, and there's some videos on my channel about it. Because I wanted to focus on content creation for Splitgate, like what you're doing. And man, I play a lot more casual game modes more than ranked, so I like run into a lot more newer players or less experienced players. And looking back on that, maybe I curb stomped a little bit more than I should have in those lobbies, but I mean, something really good came out of it.
Oh, well,
if you're doing what you're doing now.
It's just I always think back to that moment, and I'm just like, if you hadn't have curb stomped me, where like I obviously would have played this game, because I'm not just saying this because I'm a content creator or a partner streamer or anything. This is genuinely like my favorite game of all time. So I probably would have still played it. I just probably wouldn't have put the amount of grind that I had at first, like, because at first I was playing on Jib mode, weren't I? Like that really bad graphics type thing. So I probably would have put down the game at some point, but because that just carried on relaying in my head, it was just I was determined. I was doing something with it.
Oh, look at you now! You are a Splitgate coach.
Oh yeah,
you're pumping out all these videos every day. Like I wasn't even able to do that at my peak of my channel. Like, dang, like how are you able to pull that off? Honestly, like I want to know your secret sauce. ADHD. Okay, fair enough.
To be fair, I hyperfixate on a lot of things. However, Splitgate seems to be one thing that I've just stuck with, like, and just continuously hyperfixated on. And now I'm sort of going through the content grind, and it's just like I can't not wake up and not record a video, for instance. It don't feel right. But it just so happens.
I do know that feeling, but it seems like you've turned that feeling up to 11 because
yeah,
like
that's the definition of ADHD.
yeah, and I mean, like you have a really cool style. I like the style of your videos. It's you know, wearing your emotions on your sleeve, being always like, yeah, hyped, making it just fun, having all this. It looks like you're having fun, and like I think that's probably the one most important thing that any Splitgate creator needs to have in order
Absolutely.
to succeed.
Yeah,
And you have it.
My
like,
friend describes
honestly,
it the
it's
best.
good.
I think my friend describes it the best. It's the I don't give a damn. I'm gonna post it. Like, whatever comes to my head is gonna go on YouTube. It's like, oh, I can't.
At the end of the day, yeah, the most important thing is putting content out there, putting out those videos, getting that hustle.
I can't wait for this streamer cup thing though. That's one thing.
On August 7th. Yeah, I saw your last video, and unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town, away from my main computer. So I hope you weren't looking for like a caster or something like that.
I can't get a caster on that. I think that's gonna be like I really do think that like for content creators especially the ones that are playing in it as well. I really think that could be a kick in the right direction for like the smaller ones. Like who do I have on my team? I've got Bloody Spectre, for instance. He's a really good player, and he's recently like streaming the game a lot. But he's just obviously, because he doesn't have the viewership, he can't get to partner streamer just yet. So I really think seeing him play the way he does, like someone new watching the stream, for instance, for the first time, they might be like, oh, yo, he's popping off. I need to go watch his stream. Like, that's what I think this is going to do for like some of the community streamers.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those names on that you popped up on your video. I didn't recognize like about half of them.
Yeah.
So like that's a great opportunity, and that's going to be literally what would that be? About look at my calendar, like just over 2 weeks. No, less than 2 weeks. Yeah, just less than 2 weeks since after the launch.
Yeah, exactly.
So like the game's gonna be super fresh. It's gonna be, you know, probably top 10 on Twitch.
Hopefully.
What a but yeah, that's whose idea was that? Like,
I don't
was that
actually.
You, or?
No, it wasn't actually me. I wish I did. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's not a 1047 like sponsored thing, right? Is it like an independent?
I'm pretty sure it was Daily. I think it was Daily and Sephi that come up with it.
Daily and Sephi.
But because obviously I was the newest partner streamer, they were like, "Oh, we need one more partner streamer." Yo, Jib, get in it. And I can actually compete because I play on console.
Man, like Daily and Sephi, like I lurk people's streams all the time. By the way, if you're watching this and you stream Splitgate, like I tend to like to lurk on those guys, the type of streamers that have like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 5 viewers, I mean, on their stream. And I usually don't say anything. Sometimes I do. And I also pop into Daily and Sephi's stream, and they're pretty good streamers. Like, I like their stuff.
I like their scenes or like transitions that he's got. They're clean.
Yeah, they're.
I like them.
And Sephi's got a personality. She's got a personality larger than life. It's great. They're huge. They're great additions to like big participants in the community.
I'm very excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my subscribers as well. It's actually his birthday. If he's watching this right now, and I'm gonna give you like, what's happening, Sam? Hello. Thank you for watching my videos. But I will if we.
Oh, win. I saw that comment. You replied to him saying that you'll dedicate one of your wins to him.
Yep. If we win it, I'm gonna give him a shout out on the stream. That's happening.
Cool.
I'm very excited for that.
Way to be.
Okay. What do you think? This is gonna be This is a convoluted question. In a way. What do you think? And yes, I know you're gonna be biased. What do you think is going to happen first? Splitgate is going to reach the top 10 of Twitch charts, or we hit 1 million players?
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta ask a couple questions about that
Go
first.
for it. Go for
So,
it.
when you say a million players, like you mean like a million people who have ever downloaded the game, or are you talking about like a million concurrent, or do you mean like
Mm,
over the course of a day, a million people have logged into the game?
I'm gonna say
Because like those could be
concurrent.
like
I'm gonna say
concurrent, a million concurrent.
yeah.
Oh boy. Uh, okay.
Obviously, that's just
I'm gonna tell
hypothetical. I just really want to know.
hypothetical. It could happen. Like I believe like that could happen.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
Lofty goal. Lofty goal. But it could happen. But I think in order for a million concurrent to happen, that game like Splitgate most definitely would have been top 10, top 5, top 3 on Twitch before that happens.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, you thought that one smartly then, because I would have given the same answer there. I was just seeing what I was seeing if you were going to be like
Okay.
choo choo train all the way onto it, like yeah, we're going to hit a million straight away, or you actually thought you were like yeah, no, Twitch first. That's going to bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Twitch is a huge part of how games blow up.
Definitely.
You see, like you hear about how like I don't know if you remember this, but like back when like Apex Legends came out, they paid like just straight up gave $1 million cash to Ninja to play Apex on day one, or the day before day one or something. And I mean, Apex is a staple in the battle royale genre.
That's
Thanks
true.
to like streaming, honestly, like if it wasn't for that strong start, who knows where Apex would be by now. So yeah, that those big Twitch streamers, just Twitch the Splitgate category on Twitch. Yeah, like I'm very bullish that it's going to be top 10 on Twitch.
I hope it is. I'm not gonna lie, because like I've said, this is my favorite game of all time at this point. I'm not just saying that yet again, but I genuinely do think if enough people actually found out about Splitgate, they would like genuinely enjoy it. Like it's one of them games that you can pick up and you don't even, you can literally just play this game mindlessly. Just shoot whoever you want, whatever you want.
Or just portal mindlessly. Like portaling without thinking is like so fun. It's like I'm just gonna go over there.
I do
have fun.
I do love that. That's one thing I do love doing though. Is like being an experienced player and having like someone that's brand new. It happened when I was streaming the beta. There was someone that has only literally just heard about it from the IGN announcement, and he come in and he saw me doing triple portals around Abyss, and he just sat there. He's like, where are you? Like, it's like, oh, I'm here. Wait, no, I'm here.
Man, that portal mechanic it's so awesome on so many different levels, because like those new players that see you triple portaling around, like it's so mind blowing to them, and you know hopefully they don't get so overwhelmed. They're like, I'm never gonna get that good. Hopefully they're like you, Jibbin, where they're like, wow, that's the potential of this game. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to grind this and just get better and like be the master of the portaling mechanic. And it's not a gimmick. It's the best part about portaling. It's not just like it, you know, people are gonna hate me for saying this, but like I consider Fortnite's building mechanic a gimmick. It still takes skill.
Yeah,
I understand it takes skill, but like I feel like compared to portals, you know, it's somewhat of a fair comparison in terms of like how essential it is in order to be a professional or just even like a platinum player on Splitgate.
Great aim can take you far, but you won't get any further if you don't know how to portal. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, do you know where triple portaling came from? Like, who was the first person to do it? Do you know?
Well, so I think that's like a two-tiered question, because I would consider the game Portal and Portal 2 to come up with that idea first, because like Portal, the game Portal by Valve, the speedrunning community for that game, they call it something different. They call it pixel portaling, and in one of my videos,
one of your videos,
I call it pixel portaling because back then, believe it or not, people won't believe me, but the term triple portal wasn't really solidified in the community. So I just called it what the portal speedrunners called it, pixel portaling, when you're standing on your portal and you shoot another one, you go through it, and yeah, that's triple portaling. But so that's one answer. The other answer, first person to do triple portaling, I guarantee happened back in the original alpha of Splitgate. Someone figured it out, and maybe they didn't call it triple portaling, but I have no idea who would have been the first person to do that.
Speed
Could be
portaling.
Cardinal. Might have been Cardinal just testing out the game.
Actually, yeah, he might have figured it out, to be fair, straight away. Wait,
maybe something you should ask him.
I have a small challenge for you, because every person that does it stumbles on it because they just do it. Explain to a new person. So imagine I'm a new person. I've never played Splitgate before.
Okay.
Explain how to triple portal to me.
All right. So think of portaling like a door, okay? You shoot one portal and think of it as like a closed door. The door is closed on a wall. You can't go through it, right? So how do you go through a door?
Open the door.
You open the door, right? So when you shoot the second pair of your portal, that's opening a door. It's literally opening a door. Okay. Now that you understand that, triple portaling is like a revolving door with like multiple different exits. So you enter the revolving door, and then halfway while you're going through the revolving door, you shoot another portal, and it enters you out to a different spot. That's how I'd explain it to a new player.
That is the most creative way I have ever heard. I think that is probably one of my favorites. I don't think it can beat Finian's. It's probably not perfect.
I just thought of it on the top of my head, but
I don't think it can beat Finian's. Finian's way of explaining it is walk into a portal, place purple, purple, yellow, yellow. And I mean, he's technically not wrong.
That's the very matter-of-fact explanation. He's not wrong.
He's technically not wrong, but it was the way he explained it to me once. It was just absolutely hilarious.
Oh. Yep.
So.
Technically correct is the best correct.
Exactly. So. Beta. PC beta. Tomorrow or today, whenever this video comes out.
It's the pre-beta.
Pre-beta, sorry.
Demo.
Yes, sorry.
For PC only.
Pre-beta for PC, my bad. Now, I know there have been a few people that have said that obviously they're sad about the delay and everything, but they get it. And everyone should get that, because with that delay, I put a video out about it. It's a good thing. It means that they're actually trying to like show you guys, look, we're getting this right. We're getting this right first time and it's happening. What do you think is going to be the best thing that people haven't really, like, it's been obviously like, I'll use an example. For instance, you know, the potato thing, the potato Easter egg in the trailer. The potato.
Oh, one. Yeah.
The
what is it? Like the hottest spud in the house or something?
That. So what do you think people are going to find that is going to be actually funny? Like, Easter egg wise, that's already been announced. Like,
Easter egg wise?
Yeah, that's already been, like, if you were to go and watch them back again, you can clearly see that it's been announced type things. I know that's kind of a pretty hard question.
I had to think about that for a second. Well, I think one thing people have already noticed that's actually kind of funny is you've seen most, if not all, of my videos, right?
Oh yeah, like, I've probably, every single video I probably watched. I know that makes you sound like an Endo fanboy, but
well, to be fair, I haven't put out like that many videos. I think I only have like 30 videos, but yeah, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, by the way, on your channel. But there is
the reason why this is here, to promote you and everything that you do.
Aw. Well, thanks. Well, let me just say, make sure you subscribe to Jibbin right now. Just pause the video and hit that red subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed.
Oh, God.
I had to do that sometime during this.
That's going to be an intro.
Like when I saw that, and I don't want to mean I'll go back to the answer to your question in a second. But like when I saw that, I had no idea that part of my video was going to show up. Like I was so caught off guard. Like I laughed out loud, and I don't know. It's exactly what happened. Like I was laying in bed, like I think I was still like waking up or something, and I saw your video. And, like this just made me laugh so hard. I was like wide awake because of it. So
I think I've got a tendency of doing that to people, just not telling them that they're in the video, and then all of a sudden they're in the video.
Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. Anyways, going back to your question about like what people are gonna like pick up on, what's already been revealed. I think it's actually kind of funny how. So if you watch some of my previous videos, especially the console has been like the trailer announcement, the like teaser trailer video I put out. Like I lied. I straight up lied to my audience, to you guys, that I didn't know anything. And like I just like, let's take a look at this frame. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Looks like there's like 2, maybe 3 new maps coming out. I knew the whole time. I was not a 1047 Games employee then.
At that
was
point.
just yeah, at that point I was not. So in that video, like obviously I made the IGN, they call it the console reveal video. I recorded it on PC. I don't know why they called it console, but the kill feed clearly says my name, Endo, and we play on the new Helix. We play on Crag. So obviously, at the very least, I knew those maps existed, and I totally played it dumb with my trailer video. So that's probably one thing people are gonna. Yeah.
Sorry. Speaking of Crag, I can't believe that I was the first person to notice a thing that we should have noticed like that. It was literally in the trailer, in the team deathmatch thing that's normally down the bottom. It literally said the map's name, and no one knew what it was. How did none of us? We played this game religiously, and yet none of us thought to look at the name.
Well, I think you answered your own question. Like, we play the game religiously. When do you look at the bottom left of your screen to look at the score? Right, you're not looking at anything else except for the time and the current score. You don't look at like ranked team deathmatch or Crag or like whatever the name of the map is, because you're just glancing down there on the bottom left. So yeah,
I mean, there was one thing that I noticed when I went through frame by frame, and yes, I know. If you haven't seen that video of mine, I went through frame by frame, and oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, Endo. I love watching your gameplay, but watching it frame by frame, just no, it hurt. But there are some things that I saw that I didn't actually put in the video because I wanted people to go have a look, and there was one skin that I saw on Helix, which was the Viking looking skin. And that skin, that skin looks so cool. It's unreal. But no one has noticed it. And I don't understand why, because it's actually in a fair amount of frames. It's like, I think it's like a full second that you see it. So your eyes can clearly perceive it, but no one noticed it. And it's just...
Yeah.
There's so many things.
And, you know, I think for someone like you, like it... Like going through the frame by frame thing, like that definitely shows like dedication that basically no one else is going to be showing. So I think that's why like there's been no reaction to that. And yeah, that Viking skin, just consider that a taste of what's to come in the skins department.
Oh, I can imagine like there's some skins I'm really, because obviously when you're looking at it frame by frame, you do get blurred frames as well from, like, for instance, let's say you've just shot the rocket. Obviously from the rocket going out, obviously the camera will blur out because just to show motion, and obviously things like that you can't really put one and one together. But there was like clear images that I could see of like skins, but they were like, so like facing the camera, your perspective, and it's like that. So you can kind of see it, but you can't, and it's really annoying because you're like, I really want to comment on this, but if I get it wrong, I'm gonna look like an idiot.
Well, it's honestly is impressive that you did something like that. You just analyzed every little part about those videos, because I mean those videos are recorded and released at 60 frames per second. So put in perspective, like let's just say you looked at every frame for just 1 second.
Just going
60 frames per second, and like these are like 5-minute videos, or at least the gameplay one was about 5 minutes. Like you do the math, right? That's 60 seconds for 1 second. So that's a minute per second. So you're multiplying the whole thing to an hour. So a 5-minute video is a 5-hour video of analyzing. So
I will say, I sat in the chair that I'm sitting in right now for almost 7 hours going through. And because obviously there was things that it wasn't me just literally sitting there clicking. I'd click, think I saw something, like zoom in, analyze it and everything. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, keep going.
Go back.
And then go back and forth and stuff like that. So it was a lot. Especially that lava well one. That was just because I knew for a fact that because lava well's already in the game, and I have already played the updated lava well. Well, it's not really updated, but like the new lava well in quotations. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got like a new like level of polish. Yeah. Is what I heard.
So
yeah,
because
all the maps do.
I was thinking to myself, okay, did I miss anything in the beta? Like in the console beta demo, did I miss anything? Did I not pay attention? Did I do this? So I'm flicking through, like hyper criticizing everything that's in the way, even though there's nothing there. I'm just staring at a portal. Like, did they change the texture? Like, trying to just figure out whatever I could for that video. But I like the video. The video came out pretty well.
Yeah, I liked it. That was a good one. No, not to change the subject or anything, but can I just say, like, at the time that we're recording this, like, you cannot play Splitgate. I can't even play Splitgate as an Attendant 47 employee. Like, I can't not to reveal what's behind the scenes or anything, but like as a 1047 games employee, I cannot play the game right now because the developer guys are like, you know, getting like they're full all hands on deck getting ready for this pre-beta demo. So like all the servers are down, like all of them. And that's kind of like mind-blowing to me because like this is the first time it is impossible to play Splitgate since it's first launched in this is the May of 2019.
But it's it's actually happened like fully.
So Twitch, no one's playing Splitgate on Twitch right now. There's always at least one guy or multiple people streaming at like all hours of the day, and no, it's completely dead silent. That's like crazy to me. Like I don't know. Weird. I feel exposed. I feel like
I don't feel right. Like I feel like I'm missing something from my day. My daily dose of balls.
Tomorrow though, probably when this video comes out, people can definitely play it though.
Oh yeah, when this video is out. If it's not, I'm pretty sure it'll probably be tomorrow by the time this video's out, or it will be today when the video's out. There you go. Hey. But yeah, you can definitely play it on the 1st. There you go. If anyone's listening to the podcast, yes, on PC. Oh yeah, I got to keep specifying that on PC. And then it's the cross.
I'm wearing a retro shirt right now. Like this is retro now officially.
I'm still jealous. I am still highly jealous of your jersey. Like,
oh yeah, my jersey. That's also retro merch.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that thing. But it's just because you wear your jersey in practically every video, don't you? I'm pretty sure it's like every time you do something to do with Splitgate.
Almost. I think there's a couple of videos I haven't. I'll wear like a nice button up or something.
But yeah, then it's just me. I'll just throw whatever's in my drawer on. In matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I changed outfits like halfway through a video. But just that was that because that jersey come out like right at the start of Splitgate, didn't it? or something like
Okay.
that.
Let me go get my jersey. I'm not gonna put it on. You can probably edit this part out when I come back. Hold on.
I mean, while he's going to get his jersey, everyone go follow him on all of his socials. Okay. Look at that thing.
All right. So maybe it'll be better if I show the other angle. Okay. Yeah. Probably
It's
a
even
little bit better.
it's even got your name on it.
Yeah, it's got Endo on it. It's I don't know if it's does that show up backwards on your side? Hopefully it doesn't.
Nope. It's actually
But cool. So yeah, 1047 Games Endo, and this is these sponsors / partners are like the original. These are the original. What's it called? Investors of Splitgate for like the first launch. Draper University was one of them. Of course, you got G Fuel.
oh yeah, G Fuel's all the skins and everything.
Yeah, those G Fuel skins are really sick, and I think everybody gets this G Fuel skins by default. Like they don't have to do anything but download the game. And then here, of course, the front. It's cool because this designer here looks like the portal walls, but it's like this is the old school portal.
I was about to say yeah, that's the
portal
old
texture.
one.
And then got the good old American flag. I hope they make like a UK version.
Wouldn't
that be cool?
I'd go bankrupt.
Oh gosh.
Honestly, go bankrupt.
Yeah. And then yeah, the old Splitgate logo, the same logo that you like would have when it's running on your taskbar. But nope, not anymore. That's
not anymore.
That's all in the past now.
I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous of you, in general. Your skill, your setup, your everything.
Well, it's definitely been an investment, but a worthwhile one.
No, definitely a worthwhile one. Think like you're like the most subscribed Splitgate YouTuber. You now work with 1047. You're now like you're one of the gods of Splitgate. Like
I'm not a god, man.
You are one of the gods. It's that simple.
If I was, like, I would be like 4,500 elo on 4v4 and takedown.
Okay.
Like, and that's not the case.
You're one of the OG gods. There you go.
Okay, fine.
There you go. We got Akubo is the US god. Strafe
god. People get annoyed with me because like I don't like to be show offy. I'm the kind of guy who prefers to act rather like let my actions speak for themselves rather than just say stuff. Like I don't just say stuff to talk big. Like I just let my actions do the talking, and it served me pretty well. So like when people like shower me with praise like you are, like it's my face gets red and it's like, oh stop. Like come on. Validation. I'm just another person like you are. Yeah, and like with the game as it is right now, I'm a big fish in a small pond. That's how I view it.
No, you are one of the biggest fish in this pond. It's that simple. Like, it's really weird to think though. Like, for instance, our lives would be so different without Splitgate. Like what would you be playing? What would you be playing right now if Splitgate, let's say, like God forbid, Splitgate didn't exist? What would you be playing right now?
Master Chief Collection.
Ooh.
For sure.
Damn.
I mean, like I'll tell you straight up, like how I found Splitgate was through a friend, and like a real life IRL friend, and you know, ever since Halo 3 ran its course, Halo Reach ran its course, like we've been looking for like the next like true, what we call the true like classic Halo experience.
The feeling.
And like we just can't, the feeling. That's really what we were hunting for. And he showed me this game called Splitgate Arena Warfare, and I'm like, oh wow, they have a assault rifle, they have a plasma rifle, ooh, they have a battle rifle, dude. This is like this is like Halo, and so yeah, like, and also this is before Master Chief Collection like was even announced to come on PC. So I'm like, man, this is the game. It's got that fresh Portal mechanic that makes it like appealing to like a modern sensibility. But it's got all the best parts of what I loved as like a teenager playing Halo 3. And yeah, they hooked me hook, line, and sinker. If I didn't know if Splitgate never existed, I'd probably just be another small YouTuber trying to do stuff on Halo 3 or something. That's probably what I'd be doing.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to bring this to a close because it's now getting to the point of where.
Oh yeah.
But I could sit here and talk for hours. I'm not even gonna lie, but I know people.
Oh, you know I
could
too. You know I could too.
So, I'm gonna give you your 3 final questions, and I'm just gonna let you talk. I'm just gonna let you go for it.
Okay.
1. Where do you think Splitgate will be in 5 years' time?
Okay.
2. Where do you think Splitgate will be in 6 months' time? And 3. Water drinkers or potato eaters?
Wait, what was that last question?
Water drinkers or potato eaters?
Oh, water drinkers or potato eaters. Okay. Well, I'll answer the where I think Splitgate will be questions first, starting with 6 months. 6 months from now, so that'll be December. This will be the end of the year from now. So by the end of the year, I definitely see Splitgate like it'll probably be wrestling a little bit in terms of like people who want to play Halo Infinite. Assuming Halo Infinite like comes out when we expect it to, they might have another delay. Who knows? I mean, I made a video about that where like can Halo and Splitgate coexist? And I think it can. So there's definitely going to be like a lot of comparisons, and in fact, I bet Halo Infinite will lift up Splitgate's popularity, and for several reasons that I could go on a tangent about. So 6 months from now, it's gonna be like a mainstay FPS. 5 years from now, so 2026. If Splitgate's going to be as successful as I think it is, then it's going to have 1047 games is probably going to be like well on its way, if not already there, as a AAA developer studio. And that will probably mean Splitgate probably has stuff like maybe even like a Battle Royale mode. There might be a Splitgate 2. 1047 games will probably have released another game by then. Not to replace Splitgate, but just as another game that they developed. And water drinkers or potato eaters? Well, I mean, my nickname is End of Dehydration, so I mean, no. I know there's a war going on between the potato eaters and water drinkers, but I'll try to stay mostly neutral because my boss is a potato eater and some of my coworkers are potato eaters. But when it comes down to it, I'm gonna have to side with the water drinkers.
That's what I like to hear. You're hearing that, boys. There we go. See, we have the GOAT on our side, Cardinal. How do you feel? Oh.
He's gonna call me. You're fired. Yeah, he's not like that. But...
Okay then. Well, thank you for coming on today. I appreciate you coming on.
Like, thanks for having me.
You don't understand. Just shout out whatever you want to shout out. Just go for it.
Well, I mean, I gotta shout out you first of all. Like I said, subscribe to Jibbin if you haven't already. Subscribe to me too. I'm still gonna come up with stuff from time to time. And shoot, I don't know. There's so many people that I want to shout out. It feels like I'd be excluding some people, but just off the top of my head, Spurley, Micavelli, DJ, Toby, Kuvo, Maddie, Stack, Chasen, Illusions, Anoetic, dang, man, there's just so many people.
I'm definitely not going in the description. That is not going in the description. That'll be like a mile-long description. Just go follow them.
Yeah.
Okay, then, well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. And everyone listening to the podcast and everything like that. It's been a blast. Thank you for listening. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you guys.